Hi, my name's Yasmin and I'm the DM.
Hi, my name is Samantha. I play Elora Greyvale and she is a sorceress from the province of Nephalia.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I play Ogvar Shawfort, a goat-herding, mushroom-seeking ranger from Kessig.
Hi, I'm Rick, and I play Otto, a spring sage from Hanweir sworn to the land, wandering the plain and setting wrongs to right with his ursine companion, Bojo.
Episode 182 began with a bolt from the blue of electrical energy arcing through the air, leaving some of the friends a little frazzled. After a spot of spellslinging, the druid skewered the imposter, leaving him deader than dead. With investigations done and 3 caverns cleared, it was time to press on down the next passageway. As the mine tracks terminated, the team came across the entrance to the next cave, where wall-to-wall webs barred the way ahead, just as Cave had suggested. However, it was not the webs that gave the greatest cause for concern, but the creepy 8-legged sanguine siphoners that had settled their sights on Ogvar. Episode 183, When the Gooing Gets Tough.
Pulls and tears as you feel more blood being sucked from your body. You're feeling very much like a Capri Sun right now.
So I'm losing blood, but I'm not taking damage. Is that right?
Not yet.
Oh God.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay, I suppose.
You're starting to be used as a Capri Sun, but someone... Okay, so Capri Sun, they've put the straws in the bag, but they haven't really started sucking yet. It's going to get to his turn. It's going to be like someone's kind of one-shotted the Capri Sun, and it's just going to be like... Okay, so top of the round, Elora. No, not top of the round. Next up in the round, Elora.
Oh God. Right, first thing, I mean, Elora's seen all this, she's quite horrified. She's going to, firstly, how far into the room is Ogvar? 15 foot?
Yeah, about 15 foot, yeah.
15 foot. And he's got both the spiders actually on him?
So from you, the spider's about 25 foot away from the entrance of the cave.
Right. She is going to step out of the tunnel and to the one side to make room for others to move past her.
Okay.
One. So she's just going to step into the room by, say, 5 foot.
Yep.
The next thing she is going to do... How close are these 2 spiders to each other?
They're side by side.
Actually,
they're
it doesn't
5 foot by
really
5
matter.
foot, but they are kind of sheltered behind Ogvar. They've got cover.
Okay. She's going to... How high is the ceiling in here?
It's about 30 foot. Standard.
Ceiling 30 foot. Okay. She's going to cast Defenestrating Sphere on the one that is currently on Ogvar, or the nearest one that seems to be doing something to him.
Okay, so they're both side by side. They're both 10 foot away from Ogvar himself. They're kind of stood on their webbing.
Right, well, she's going to pick one of the 2 for a start.
Yep.
Yeah, she's going to pick one of the 2 for the start. She's going to cast Defenestrating Sphere on the one nearest to him. I've got to go through these spell effects because this one does quite a lot of stuff. Right, bear with. Let me just read this.
She's getting the magical hoover out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to slurp them.
Okay. Okay. So it's a D20 plus my bab plus my dex, which is a D20 plus 9 to hit one creature or object. It's a 2-foot sphere. The initial wind force
Okay, so let's just see if you hit first of all.
All right. Okay. D20 plus 9. Oh, that's an 18 plus 9 for a 27.
That will hit, yes.
Okay. So she's going to hit the 1.
Yep.
The initial wind force damage is 3d6.
Okay.
So I'll roll the 3d6 initially. Okay, but that's not brilliant. That's 6 points of damage initially. And then it needs to make a fort save of DC 18 or it is knocked prone.
Okay, so how many points of damage was that?
6.
Okay, and it needs to make a fortitude save, otherwise it is knocked prone. Okay.
Correct.
A 9 on the fortitude save.
Okay, so it fails the fort save, so it is knocked prone.
Okay.
If it's knocked prone, it needs to have a second fort save of DC 18.
6. Okay.
So it fails that again. So it is now driven 1d8 times by 10 into the air.
Okay.
So I'm rolling a d8 now. So that's 6. So 10 times by 6. So it's driven 60 foot into the air.
Okay.
It says it falls 1d6 squares from its starting point in a random direction and it suffers falling damage as normal. So it takes...
Okay, but I think if it hits the ceiling, it takes 3d... So it would take 3d6 points of damage for hitting the ceiling.
Correct, because it takes 1d6 for every 10 feet that it can't achieve.
Yeah, and it will
So
take
if the
another
ceiling's-
3d6
yeah.
as it falls. Okay, so roll
Correct.
me 66.
66. It's quite a long-winded spell, this one, isn't it?
Good.
Oh, okay, so that's 10, 18... That's 24 points, a further 24 points of damage.
24 points. Lovely. Okay, and can you roll me a 6, 9, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So you hit the spider with the defenestrating sphere, and you see as its body is immediately entangled in winds. It is swept upwards as it is knocked prone and it loses its grip on the webbing. It flies into the air, hitting the ceiling and exploding in a shower of blood.
Nice.
Its now drained husk of a carcass falls 5 foot away towards the back end of the cave, all crunchy and
Does the-
shriveled up.
Does the carcass remain within the sphere?
No, it's flung.
Okay, but but the sphere is still in place.
The sphere is still in place. What it's done is it's flung it upwards, it's hit the ceiling, and then it's landed.
Okay, that's fine. That stays in. That is a. It's not a concentration spell, and I can move it for the next 10 rounds. It can stay in effect for the next 10 rounds.
Sweet. Okay, so Ogvar, you are up next. Now, at the start of your turn, one of the webbings which you feel having driven into your skin, you can feel it go limp as it slides out and loses its kind of Capri Sun property. The other web, you feel a violent sucking as 2 points of your health are drained from you in the form of blood.
Okay. No problem. Right, now, so on my turn,
Yes.
is there something I can do to break free, or could I... Or is there anything once I'm got?
Yeah. So you can escape with a DC 11 escape artist check, or you can burst it with a DC 15 strength check, both of which are standard actions. Or you can start basically trying to... Actually, you can't. Oh, so burst the web is an attack, yeah. So those are your 2 options, but you do have two webs on you.
So it'd be 2 rounds to get free.
Yes.
In that
Or
case,
2 standard actions.
Okay. Could I be clever and bypass the whole dang lot and use my anklet of translocation to zip out of it?
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's
I will
only
allow
got 10 foot of movement, so I will just pop over 10 foot, please, if possible.
Yep, are you going
not
backwards
towards the red
or
stuff.
backwards? Okay, yeah. So you're able to activate your translocation anklet, you give it a bit of a jingle, and like that, pop, you have hopped out of the webs, which begin to fall limp for where they were cast over your form, as you are now 10 foot away in the background. And that is a bonus action, is it not?
Swift action, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that still leaves...
In the interest...
Ooh.
Continue, Ryan.
No, speak, mother.
Right. I have a question. If the webs, when they pull out, do they not do any damage to him when they pull
No.
out? Is there not?
No.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Sorry. It's just in the interest of mechanics.
Can we hurt Ogvar more?
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just trying to be honest about what would
Yes,
happen.
you forgot some damage. No.
Well, you
they-
did actually when he got up in the morning. But carry on.
I wasn't here for that bit.
No, exactly. That's you were running the character.
No, I meant his bangle.
Yes. Anyway.
Yes, continue. Doesn't matter. Carry on.
Okay, so with an attack left, I will make an attack with my compound bow, please. I'm going
Lovely.
to guess that doesn't get any skirmish on it because I've moved the 10 feet, but I've
You've
moved it magically, so does that count?
We've always ruled it that if you use your translocation, it does.
Oh,
So
okay,
you will
cool.
get skirmish.
Good. So we shall have a go. There is only 1 spider left now, isn't there? Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Only one that
it's
you can
gonna be-
see.
Only one I can see. Okay, so it's going to be a 6 plus a 16 for a 22.
We'll hit.
Okay. And then we do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage, please.
Sweet. Yeah. You fire off 1 arrow, ping, towards this remaining spider. As you strike it square in the face, it kind of blasts backwards, bit like, you know, when you in Skyrim and you shoot a spider and it kind of collapses and then slides back as it kind of clips out. It does that.
Okay, cool.
And explodes in a shower of blood, as it too has perished. And you're out of combat.
Ogvar
Good job.
lower his bow. I think that's all of them. I think.
God, that was awful. Alora rushes over to Ogvar and starts busily examining what's happened to him.
Oh, he is coated in blood. Blood and bits of
Ugh.
webbing. And the entire room is still covered in sticky webbing, and if you step in the red stuff, you will get stuck fast and have to hack your way out.
Alora is just used to getting stuck to stuff now. It's becoming quite normal. Yeah, she's just fussing over Ogvar, really. Are you okay? Oh my God,
yes,
that was
yes,
awful.
I do.
I mean, when I got double bagged by a web, at least it wasn't made of blood. I mean, this is disgusting. Look at it. Are you okay?
Yes, I think so. It wasn't the most enjoyable experience, but it's over now, I suppose. So I wouldn't recommend it. But
Oh, and nobody bump into my sphere. I'm leaving that where it is.
okay.
Right. Yeah. We won't do that by accident, I assure you.
Yes,
I mean, if you want to start moving your sphere around, it will act like a hoover.
Oh, yeah, just think if you get somebody stuck in that, she's just thinking if you get somebody stuck in that, they're going to get bound. Yeah. She's going to do that.
Could you hoover up the
She can start.
webs? Could you get rid of them?
Yes. Yeah, I can. She's going to start, well, actually, every time she moves it, assuming that that's going to be effectively a 6-second action, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you
to
could
do that.
You could spend some time just trying to clear a path through the webs. It's easy enough. The normal webs kind of get sucked up easy peasy in the vortex. The red one's a little bit more stubborn, and you have to kind of like really stop your orb over the top of them to suck them up. But yeah, you're able to carve like a path through the middle of the room.
How much time would that take up? How many rounds would effectively mechanically?
Okay.
How many rounds would that take up?
Mechanically, it would take up. So if we're talking mechanics, but we're not in combat, so I'm just going to say using up your magic to the kind of last second of your spell.
Okay.
You can just carve a path through because it's quite fun, and I like the idea of you using your sphere of wind as a hoover.
Yeah, Henry. There you go. So Henry Hoover. It's a pneumatic suction device. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Works.
Should do that. And then eventually it will just get smaller and smaller and smaller and dissipate entirely.
Yeah. As you
And it'll just when it dissipates, it's just going to leave like it's going to leave like a red, almost like a red orb. It's going to have compacted it in the way that it's swirling around, a bit like a bit like a ball of string.
yeah.
And it's just going to leave it deposited on the floor. But I would imagine it's going to be pretty big, like, bowling ball or bigger.
Yeah, it's pretty hefty. And I will say,
Yeah.
looking around the room, as you kind of start moving through, you start working your way through the room, all of you are able to see the husks and corpses of animals and creatures, which look like they've been kind of deliberately fed to these spiders. And they are desiccated. All of the moisture has been sucked from their body.
Oh. Well, if we didn't know that it was the vampire in Stagwick, you might have thought it was one of these. I mean, it's not a very nice way to go, is it? Desiccated.
Are they just animals, or are there any people?
There are a couple of people. And as you take a look, a couple of people, one appears to be an elderly man, who make me an intelligence check, please, as you look at him.
Okay. Oh, just straight intelligence. Okay.
Yeah.
13.
Okay. And the other appears to be a younger, although it's difficult to say with all the desiccated bodies, because it does add quite a few wrinkles. One looks to be younger, and you can see on the leathery, dried out skin the symbol of Stag on that one in particular. So of these two bodies, as you look at them, you think about it, and it's difficult to tell because they are basically dried, their limbs have been bent out of position, the skin has pulled taut, their entire bodies look withered and twisted. But there does appear to be some form of deformation about them. Something about them does not seem right.
Oh, right. Oh, there's two people, or whether they were people, over here.
Is it safe for us to come in now?
Oh, yes, quite safe. Well,
Yeah, the webs have gone. Look, that's what's left of them there. Look, that red ball.
Well done.
Very effective.
Also, I should just nudge Kaif into the room a little bit.
Yeah, he goes.
Maybe just have a little look around and try to see what Ogvar's been sort of talking about. Odd.
yes. They've obviously been, I don't know whether they were fed to the spiders or whether they were just unfortunate enough to get step off the path. I'm not sure.
I'm wondering whether they're actually even local. That would be interesting. Or maybe they've got one of. Have they got one of those brands on them?
Well, this one does. You see this one here.
Yeah.
Not sure about the other one. I can't see anything, but one of them definitely, yes.
I'm assuming. Oh, it is a brand. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What if he tried turning it over?
I suppose I could. It's a flip the old man over?
With a dry and
Sorry.
dusty breaking sound, one of his curled up arms falls off as you flip him over. But as you look, you kind of try and inspect the corpse as much as possible without touching it because it looks a bit papery. And you cannot see a mark on his body, a brand on his body.
Okay.
Well, I guess not then.
Unless he's got a champ stamp.
It's a lovely thought. Okay. Well,
Don't see
if
much.
there's nothing else,
No, not really, no.
Cave, do you know who this guy is? This one with the brand? Do you know who either of them are?
Cave kind of gingerly picks his way, because you haven't cleared out the entire room with webs, you've just cleared a path. He picks his way up to you, and he takes a look, and he kind of like, well, the old gentleman, I think he was one of the prisoners, one of the captured people, probably from early days, first couple of days maybe we were here. The other one, he's definitely one of the cultists. I've seen him before. But he's from one of the higher up levels. Yeah, I don't know why he'd be here.
I guess he did something to piss off his superiors. They probably... Is it a trapdoor or is it a...
No,
or
it's
is it
a steep
door?
corridor. Steep.
Oh, steep
steep
corridor.
corridor.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, okay. Well, it's obviously done something to piss off one of his superiors if they've kicked him out down here without whatever powder it was they used.
Yes, that would have been a useful thing to have, but we dealt with it, I suppose.
Clearly their members are expendable as well. Goes to show what kind of people they are,
Oh, yes.
even within their own. Merciless. What a way to go.
one less for us to deal with on the bone. For the
Yeah,
plus side.
absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
Shall we,
Right,
yes, move on?
yeah,
We should.
yeah, sure. That looks like the way out anyway. I've cleared the path. Is the next... Looking at the next corridor going up, is that also very thin or is that wider?
No, it's wider. It's about a 10 foot wide. It's, well, over 5 foot wide.
Okay.
And it does appear to widen
Okay.
as it goes up.
In that case, I think Alora would look to the others, nod, and sort of like nod her head and indicate, come on, let's we might as well go up. At least this corridor's wider. It makes things a little bit easier.
Yes.
It's not very nice being bottlenecked like that, is it?
Well, it does restrict my ability to assist. It's never quite nice to see your friends getting eaten and not being in a position to do much about it.
Yeah.
Ogvar, are you feeling well enough to continue, mate? Or are you...
Oh, yes, I'm quite okay. A few bruises and scrapes, but nothing I can't patch up a little bit later on.
If these things aren't going to move, then maybe we should move on.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go then. I think no particular order if it's a wider corridor. I think Alora will probably go next to Cave if the two boys want to go up front together.
Nothing quite like being volunteered. Yes, that's okay.
She'll go wherever.
You walk up this steep corridor, and it is quite steep. You feel, it's not long, but you feel the muscles in your thighs and calves burning as you fight against the kind of loose shale and detritus, which litters this slope and makes it unreasonably slippery. Fighting your way up to the top, you emerge into the second floor of this mine. You're in a quite wide, almost atrium kind of space. Once again, you have these strung up lamps. with more oil in than you would expect, compared to the ones lower down the cave. And you have a lot of, again, mining detritus, picks, shovels, general kind of barrows and junk. And what are you doing?
Can we see other exits?
Yeah, so the room you're in it's quite rectangular, but you can see that there is a bend in the bend to the left, where it appears to open up into another chamber.
Is that the only exit or entrance or aperture we can see?
Yes, it's the only one.
Okay.
Would you like... I mean, if it's looking like everything's opening up, would we feel more comfortable, perhaps, if Otto were to be bigger again?
Sounds a perfectly reasonable thing to do, yes.
Okay.
The question is, would you feel more comfortable being in your bare form?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
You seem to favour it, and if you're more comfortable, then that's what you should do.
Well, I've been experimenting with some other forms while you guys have been asleep, but for the moment it's still something I've been more comfortable with. Been in and out of bear form for the last 20 odd years, so yeah, you could say I know fairly well. If you excuse me for a moment, and he'll sort of shake himself off.
You do you.
And
Yeah.
yes, he'll sort of hulk out, go a bit bigger, grow some hair, arguably snore a bit louder.
Okay. Otto is bare.
Okay.
So, would you rather if I led the way then?
If you're comfortable, that's fine.
Well, and you probably noticed that a few of the scratches he's picked up are healed up while they've been changing shape, so
Yeah.
yeah, I guess he'll give you a little bit of a nod, and we'll advance down that corridor. I won't say quietly, but you know, some sort of resemblance to quiet.
Okay. Otto, as you turn the corner, you are immediately greeted on the opposite side of what you assume to be this chamber, about 25 foot away, a narrow corridor with a large iron gate, barred gate, blocking off the entire corridor, entire tunnel. As you look around a little bit more, you can see the room opens up to your right, almost in this kind of butterfly shape, where it's kind of like a big curve at the top and a smaller curve at the bottom. And in this room, roll for initiative. No, I'm just joking. It's fine, you don't have to roll for initiative.
I got a 16 if it
Not
helps.
a single one of us laughed at that.
I know, it's sad.
Can I ask about this barred metal gate? Obviously,
Are you following Otto?
Yes, I think we would follow
That's a
Otto.
leading question.
Certainly Alora would.
Yes, you can ask about the barred metal gate then.
Right, the barred metal gate. It is a gate, not a door.
It is a gate.
This is a
It
jar.
is a gate. And is it... when is a gate not a gate? When it's a jar. Yeah. Okay. Is it at the end of this side of the corridor? Can we see the corridor beyond it?
So it is, essentially, you have a hole. It is narrow. It is probably about 2 foot wide at max. It is barred. The entirety is barred, and there is like a rectangular cutout which has got a frame around it, and there is a big lock on it. And it is...
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it is this side, so it is not even a foot inside of the corridor going forwards. It is kind of on this side of the corridor, if you get what I mean. And you can see the corridor beyond it stretches out, and you can see a fair way into distance as you can see this corridor wiggles around a bit, and you're able to just get a view as it stretches on.
So this gate is only about 1.5 foot wide, something like
2
that.
foot,
18
yeah. Well,
inches.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. Right.
It's a very narrow gate.
If we were to sort of have a look around this other area, this butterfly-shaped area, are there any signs of any other exits? Is there anything of interest in here, or is it just stone walls and gravelly floor?
No exits. It is stone floor. You can actually see places here where perhaps the miners haven't got all the way into the stone. You can still see silver veins running through the stone. But you can also see sleeping bags and beds, clothes, a table, food, supplies, where it looks like several people,
Like it.
5 or 6 people, have been living in this area.
Okay.
You can't see any traces of the people, however.
So Keith has been up here before, but hasn't been beyond this point, I think, as we said before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want
Yeah.
to try maybe your keys that you picked up earlier? Because it's not so there's a different key for every lock.
Yeah, I think Ogvar's got that. Well, she should obviously be speaking quietly. I think Ogvar's got those. There was several keys on a chain, and then I think Ogvar said he picked up a key himself as well. Well, the keys were on a ring.
Okay, I'll have a quick look through the. It's been here somewhere. Manacles, no. Percolator, no. Yeah, keys. Yes. So Ogvar presents the keys, and yeah, I suppose he tries them one by one.
Yeah. You try the keys one by one. Some of them are clearly too small to fit in this lock. The ones that do, however, you try, and they don't turn. They don't fit the tumblers.
Do you want me to try picking the lock? I can have a go and see if I can manage it.
You seem to have a bit of a natural talent for that, you may as well.
Well, I can have a go at it. Okay, Laura will kneel down by this lock or bend down by this lock, and she will have a go using. She's got a pin in her personal inventory. She's got various other bits and pieces. She's got her dagger, and she's going to attempt to sort of jiggle the tumblers on this lock and see if she can pick it quietly.
So you're going to make me a pick lock check at disadvantage because you're using improvised tools.
Pick lock check. Where is that? Open lock. There
Open
you
lock.
go. Yeah, open lock. Okay. She's got an 8 plus a 4 for a 12.
Is that
average, but it's
disadvantage?
over. No, is it a disadvantage? Is it? Sorry.
Disadvantage.
Oh, the other one was a 17. Yeah, that would be a 12. Would be the disadvantage.
Okay. So you've attempted to jimmy it open, but dagger's not an ideal tool, and you go through a variety of different things, and you're not able to get the lock open.
Has she got anything else?
Ooh.
Has she got?
Did we end up with some lock slip grease?
I'm not sure whether we used it or we did have lock slip
We
grease.
definitely had some.
Yeah, we used it on one of the chests up in Axon's
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
private study. And I don't think we've got any more. I'm just checking the inventories now. Bear with me.
I'm reluctant to try and force
I tell you
it.
what, she has got thieves' tools.
Okay.
Alora's she's actually carrying thieves' tools.
A couple of sets, I think. Yeah.
Okay, are you trying to go again with the thieves' tools?
Yes, I think she'll have a go at it with the thieves' tools. She'll have one more try before she hands over to somebody else or tries something different.
Okay, so I believe the thieves' tools give you a +2 bonus, is it?
I believe. I've got nothing written down on that, so I'm not sure. I've never used the thieves' tools, I don't think, before.
Let's see.
There is something that could help.
Okay, I'm still looking as well.
Well, Laura, if you want to try it one more time, but if we're left with no option and we can't get through, I could always sort of translocate myself to the other side.
Oh.
But the only
You
problem,
don't end up stuck there.
I will, because I can only use it twice a day, and I've used it once already. So
Ooh. It's a bit risky in case you get stuck there. It's a good idea, but I don't want to see you stuck there on your own.
well, I won't
If
be
you
that far
don't-
away. I'll only be the other side.
I would say that if you don't succeed at picking it, I'll try and force it, but I wanted you to have that chance first. I want to
Yes.
damage it by the end point of being used.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I cast Silent Portal on it, you can smash it off, mate. Let me just check.
We not
Spell.
dimension door across.
No, it doesn't say
Yes, that would work.
smashing it.
Yeah, sure. Although there was obviously the
Oh
expert.
no, it only covers normal means of opening and closing a door, so smashing it wouldn't work.
That's considered normal, isn't it, for you?
Well, I smashed the last one. Okay, she
so
will.
the thieves' tools will mean that you roll straight. You don't take a disadvantage or penalty.
Okay, she'll give that a go because she'd forgotten she'd got those in her backpack. So she's fiddling around. She's getting the thieves' tools out of her backpack. She's quietly waving them in the air. I'll give it one more go. That is a natural 20.
Hey, come on.
Hey, that's a time to pull one out the bag, isn't it? And the
You
thieves' tools.
jimmy that open, you stick the key in and you give it a little bit of a fiddle, and you feel the moment when you get the pins up and you're able to turn, and you hear the satisfying clunk clunk as the lock turns and the gate swings open.
Okay. Gentlemen,
Well done.
I believe the portal awaits.
Just one other little problem. It is rather small. Again.
Well, hang on a minute. If we see what's at the end of this corridor, I could come back for you, and I could move you to the other side.
Well, I've got some more opportunities to change shape if I need to. It's just another wasted use, but it's more important that we make progress than I preserve one more slot, so let's not worry about that too much. Maybe if you just go ahead and take a look and give me a shout if there's any problem, huh?
Okay, yeah, let's see what's in there. Ogvar, shall we take a sneak up the corridor and see what happens? Leave Cave here and we'll go?
Okay, yes. Not a problem at all.
Fine. How wide is... Oh, okay, it's 2 foot wide. I assume the corridor is also 2 foot wide.
It varies, but it's wide enough to travel single file.
Okay.
If you're not a
all
bear.
right.
Yeah, if you're not
I think
a bear.
Allura would... Yeah, I think Allura will... She'll go first this time, because in the interest of fairness, the guys have gone first up to this point, really.
Okay.
So she's going to try and move quietly down the corridor. I mean, she's up against the wall pretty much anyway, but she'd try and keep to the wall if she can, as much as possible.
Okay, move silently for me.
Oh, that's a 4 plus a 6 for a hop, just a 10. Very average. Scuffling again.
Okay, so you are not at all stealthy as you travel up this corridor. You're scuffling, you're making noise, and yeah, you're just generally not stealthy at all. And as you travel up the corridor, you reach an intersection. The corridor proceeds ahead of you, and then splits further, and it also leads to the right, where you can see some suspicious looking bloodstains.
The bloodstains on the floor.
Yes, So you've reached a split, and you can see ahead of you. If you carry on ahead, it will lead you to another split, and then you've got a corridor to the right.
Okay. She's going to just cock her head back over her shoulder and quietly mouth to Ogvar, "Look at the floor. There's blood."
Your microphone's not picking that up, Sam, so I don't know what you said.
Oh.
Whispering a bit too quietly.
Yeah, sorry. Look at the floor. There's blood on the floor.
Floor,
See
there's
down
floor.
there?
You're not
Yes.
picking up.
Oh, is
It's
it not
because
picking
you're
up?
talking into
Hang on a minute.
because you're not talking into the laptop microphone to talk
Talking-
to us.
Oh. Trying to get it.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Look at the floor.
Oh, the floor.
There's blood on the floor.
Yes. Well,
You see down there?
I certainly hope there's no spiders along here, but Ogvar looks around and checks for webs.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see any webs
Okay, that's cool, yeah.
beyond what's normal.
Yeah. True.
Yes, that would have made Allura pause very slightly. She's going to move ahead a little more slowly to the right, where it peels off. Can she peer around the corner and see maybe what's... I'll tell you what she's going to do. She's going to quietly reach round into the side pocket of her backpack, and she's going to reach out for her mirror, have a bit of a fumble, pull this. She's got a steel mirror, and she's just going to offer it up around the corner where she can just see it to see what is around the corner.
Is this down the corridor with
she's-
the bloodstains?
Yeah.
Okay, you hold the mirror up and you attempt to look in the mirror to see what's down the corridor, but you can see that the corridor bends quite sharply and you cannot see where the blood trail leads.
Which way do you want to go, Ogvar?
Well, if there's any chance of hopefully finding old Hines, I suppose we've got to follow the blood.
Okay. I'm assuming that this corridor is also lit with the lamps, is it?
Yeah, it's lit.
Okay. Okay, she's going to start bending round to the right. Is that where the blood trail seems to have gone, or has she lost it?
No, the blood trail, so where you are in the corridor, the blood trail starts at the right-hand entrance.
Okay.
You're
right.
not
Well,
following
she's
a
going to
blood trail now. It's as you get to this junction, you can carry on going straight ahead, or there is a corridor on your right-hand side with blood stains on the floor.
Right, she would go round to the right where the bloodstains were in the beginning of that corridor.
Okay. So you go round to the right, and can I have a marching order, please?
Is it still... How wide is this corridor?
It's still single person.
Well, I think Allura would go first, but I think she would prepare... I think... would she go invisible? Ogvar? Should I... If you stay here, should I go invisible? And see what I can see? And come back?
It's completely up to you. Shall we fetch... Is Otto still in there? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should-
Yeah, because he can't get down the corridor.
There's obviously something going on. I think before we leave Otto back there and you go off up there and I'm left here, I think maybe we should all get a bit more togetherness.
Okay. All right. So we'll do an about face, and I will follow Ogvar back the way we came.
Okay.
So we'll go back down the corridor until we come back to the chamber the gate through which we entered the corridor.
Okay.
You found something?
Yeah, I'm kind of... Otto, you explain. I'm back here.
Well, there's not a lot really going on, but it carries on for a little bit, and then one branches off to the right and one carries on, and we have found some blood on the floor, so I don't know whether we did see some blood in Heinz's house, so it could be his. It's a bit of a stretch, I know, but it's the only thing we've got to go on at the moment.
Well, looks like we need to get go. Kaif, are you ready?
Yes.
Actually, Ogvar, Alora, what do you think? Is it worth maybe Kaif staying here just to give us a shout if anything comes through this end? We shouldn't be followed, but it's just a thought. He could always retreat into the corridor and close the gate if he needed to.
Have I got... Hang on a minute. Laura's just having a look in her inventory. Yes. She's going to beckon Kaif through the gate.
Okay.
Well, okay, guys, I can magically lock this gate. If you want Kaif to stay this side, and I can magically lock that gate so that, or Kaif can come with us, I can magically lock that gate so no one can get through it.
And
But-
can you magically unlock it as well?
Well, that's the point. No. I can lock doors, but I haven't got enough power left in this wand. Because I picked this wand up earlier and I looked at it and it's got 2 spells in it. But to unlock something you need 2 spells. And I don't have the ability to unlock something magically. I don't think.
Well,
Or do I? No, I don't.
well, I need to change form again. Don't be too alarmed at this. I don't think you've seen me do this one before, but I promise you it's quite safe unless I get too hungry. And he will change his shape from that of a bear to something somewhat longer, and in this case actually slightly more massive, and it will turn into a very, very large snake. A huge snake, to be more
Nice.
precise.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what do you think?
It's different.
It's not the most attractive form, but I can see that it would be useful.
Or Laura might turn you into a hat.
What happens to his slippers?
He just has one giant slipper on the end of his tail.
Luckily, everything gets absorbed into a form. Yeah, you don't get to steal them.
I think we had this before. I think Ryan suggested that he might have one on each end. Okay. Look, I'll just repeat again. I can lock this door, but if we need to leave through this entrance, we're gonna need to break through it. That's gonna take time. So what do you want to do?
Kaif, if we leave you here behind a closed gate, you feel confident you can just start screaming and shouting and heading in our direction if you do happen to see something?
I can scream, that's fine.
There we go. That was easy. In which case,
Okay.
I'm going to start slithering my way up the corridor in the direction that they went.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going on your own, start striking out, going down the same right-hand corridor with all the blood stains, yeah?
I am working on the assumption that they're going to follow me pretty soon afterwards.
Okay.
If they're not, I would wait.
Yeah, I'd do an about face again, which would put me following Otto,
The sneaky snake.
and Ogvar. Yeah, and Ogvar would then be behind me because we were in the corridor, weren't we? So yeah.
Okay. So you slither down this corridor, Otto. You reach the sharp corner. You turn around it, and you are greeted with a room. There doesn't appear to be... can you make me a spot check to start off with, please?
I can try. I rolled a 6 plus 18 for 24.
24, okay. As you look in the room, it's quite dim. The light here isn't brilliant, it's quite dim. But you begin to see more bloodstains, pools of blood, as growing bigger, going further into the room. And the room bends slightly. It's kind of like chili pepper shaped. It's kind of got that kind of bulbous, and it bends, and it's got like a tip on it. It's a chili pepper shape. Roughly. It's very bobbly, walls are uneven. But as you maneuver yourself with your new sinuous body to get a better look, you see 3 things. The first thing you see is what at first sight appears to be a villager, a human, facing away from you. What you see beyond that person is another villager, but it becomes incredibly apparent to you that this villager is not alive. And as they shamble around, slow, trudging steps, feet dragging through the grit and gravel, you see that both are well past their expiration date. The third thing you see is in the far corner, lying immobile for now, inactive, a large pile of lime green jelly, floating in which you can see the skull, femurs, ulna, radii, spinal column, sternum, rib cage, pelvis. The entire skeleton of a human being. And as you, with a 24 was it?
Yep.
With a 24, as you look even closer, you can see that this thread of green lime energy, this sliminess, threads itself through the bodies of the 2 villagers. Lime green pulsing under their veins, under their skin, in the place of where red blood used to flow through veins. As they shamble and turn to face the entrance. And that's where we're leaving it today.
All right.
Fun.
Ew.
Thanks, yes. It's fun.
Wow, that's a place to finish, isn't it?
So it's a pile of... Did we get this right? It's a pile of large green jelly.
Lime
no
green
particular
jelly.
form.
Lime green jelly.
Lime.
Lime green jelly.
Like colour or
Yeah.
flavour?
Do you want to lick it?
Ugh.
Well, being the
Pile
session's
of lime
finished.
green jelly. And it's just like a great big blob on the floor, as in pile of lime green jelly.
Yeah, it's just on the floor, chilling at the moment.
Chilling. Okay. All right.
Well, blobbing, okay? It's just vibing, okay?
I think the thing we're trying to go for, is it cube-shaped?
No.
It's not cube shaped, no.
Some wicked webs were a bit of a barbed problem for the ranger, but the companions raised their game and crushed the critters to gain access to the upper part of the cavern complex. Negotiating the obstacles in their path presented onward passage toward their goal of locating the missing locals and Hans in particular. Now, stumbling upon a couple of undead and a lime-coloured slime, their mystery mind tour was increasingly becoming a case of screams rather than dreams. It would seem that combat is in the offing once more. Join us next week for episode 184. Hey, you made it this far, so lend us your ears for a moment longer if you will. Firstly, we are most humbled that you are enjoying our yarn, and the crew thank you from the bottom of their hearts for your patronage. Producing this podcast is incredibly hard work, and as such, if you would like to support us, there are a few ways in which you could really make a difference. Sharing links to friends and family helps to spread the word so others like you can find us, and in turn they too can enjoy the show. Equally helpful is leaving a 5-star review on Spotify and any other streaming services, which will help us immensely. Or, if you feel you could go that extra mile and contribute a few coppers to keep our creative juices flowing, you can hop on over to our Buy Me a Coffee page or drop us an email. We would all be immensely grateful for your support in any form. Lastly, we invite you to visit our website, where you will find information on our campaign from backstories to settings. Join our Facebook group or follow us on Twitter. All the links are in our episode bios. Don't forget to smash the subscribe and download buttons so you never miss the next episode. See you all again next week, folks.